Yo, what's up guys? Jay, DCA Adventure, back again with a cryptocurrency market update. If you love our content, please like, subscribe, smash that bell for notifications. This is not financial advice. Trading is very risky, so do not trade with you're not willing to lose. That's for sure. You guys know the spiel there. I'm trading over at Bybit, Phemex, Pionex, a little bit on Coinbase Pro, but guys, if you want to learn how to trade, or you're interested in trading or making some gains, join the DCA Patreon group, join my tier trading with the view, and by doing so you're going to get access to the badass DCA trading tools that we offer. We have bot channel where we got bots spitting out like 4 or 5 different trades all day long on different assets, different algorithms. So you'll get that. Then you'll get all the private signal channels for manual bots, like if you're trading on Pionex, regular spot leverage trades, things of that nature. So get in there, join the Patreon group. 25 bucks, you guys. It's worth it for what you get. And definitely use the links below to sign up for any of the exchanges. Take advantage of the deposit bonuses. Even if you're making new accounts, make a new account, get that deposit bonus. Trade for free for a couple months. It's definitely worth doing. I change up accounts every few months, so I highly recommend it. If you guys are looking for some cryptocurrency merch, some sweet swag, or some badass coffee, some very great tasting coffee, which I just drank my last cup right before we went live. But you guys need to go to DogeLordCoffee.com to get the coffee, and go to DogeLord Apparel to get the clothes. But here is the old promo. Still have not got the new one, but here it is anyways. Also, if you're into stocks, go over to Firstrade. Link is in the description. Just for signing up, 0 deposit, you will get a free stock. You may get a big one, you never know. So you definitely click on the link in the description. And if you are wanting to learn TA, or you don't have like a place to do charting, check out TradingView. Link for that is also in the description. Get the free subscription. You don't need a paid one. All of our tools work with the free version of it. So highly recommend learning how to read charts. I'm going to flip over here to the YouTube. What up, Fox Protocol Mining, Taines, DogeLord Coffee, Doom Miner, Golden Wolf. What up, everybody? Appreciate y'all for coming. The State of the Union address is on here, so oh, you'll have to just watch my stream first and then go back on YouTube and watch the State of the Union. Yeah, I don't know if we're building bunkers yet or not. But what's up with crypto, man? Bitcoin up 14.6% for the last 7 days, coming in at $43,993. Making moves. Ethereum almost hit that $3,000. It is up 10.6% for the week, coming in at $2,932. It was right on the cuffs of that 3,000. That's right, Fox Protocol Mining. Can't agree with you more, buddy. Tether. Tether's at 0.0% for the week and for the last 24 hours. Interesting times. We're going to dig into the Bitcoin chart. I'm going to show you guys what I think is going on and what to be watching for. BNB 8.8%. Now guys, I went through and bought quite a bit of stuff. Like I bought 1 BNB, I bought 3 Axie Infinity. I bought so much stuff on Binance that it was crazy when everything was down. So made back for a lot of the stuff that I couldn't get out of, and we had that big crash. So I'm like sitting back where I was before the crash. So good news for me. I hope you guys did the same thing. If you guys took advantage and bought on all these red days. Let's see, Solana, it's up 12.7% at $98. Cardano's up 6.7%. Avalanche, AVAX up 14.9%. So there's been tons and tons of good buys. Let's go over to Metaverse. I want to see what UFO coin did. I did not buy any of that. I kind of wish I would have. the heck is Meta? Not seeing it. I just type it in. What up, Crypto Mikhail? Meta. Decentraland Mana is up 5.3%, coming in at $2.79. Axie Infinity, 9%. I did very well. I bought this down in the low 40s. Bought a couple of them. $55.76. The Sandbox, 4.6. Engine 7%, so $1.57. Render Token, pretty sure Coinbase has this. I'm pretty positive I have this, but 17.6%. See where UFO is up 1.8%, so a million zeros 0.951. I know it was like a million zeros 0.8 something last week. Oh, Golden Wolf, Elon Musk about Bitcoin price. Bitcoin and Ethereum set to explode in 2023 crypto news. Is it like a for real live, or is it one of the scammy lives where if you donate some Bitcoin to this address type of video? I see those all the time. Let's jump on over here in the charts now. If you guys watched last week's video, I told you, boom, down here, Stochastic RSI was setting up for a buy. We were breaking that 20 zone. We'll mark that 20 zone so you guys can see it a little bit better. That 20 zone is this red line. And then the top zone on the Stochastic RSI is going to be up here, right around 80. But we don't take the trade unless we break the 20 zone. We got the signal line, the blue line on top of the red line here. So we were ready for this up move, just very, very surprised on how far up it went. Got to be careful too, guys, with the short squeeze. The markets have looked like shit, daily charts have looked like shit. Everybody and their brother is short selling the cryptocurrency market with the Ukraine and Russia stuff going on. I mean, it was a no-brainer that assets were going to go down. So eventually there's going to be some type of pop-off, some volatility that was going to take place, and I'm not saying that, you know, this is solely the reason. There's other reasons too, like we had a double bottom. Let me get rid of the crayon drawings here. But if you were in the Discord or if you watched last week's video, you guys seen that I said, hey, Bitcoin is setting up for a buy. Get ready. And actually we can flip back over into the Discord, and I'll show you right what I said and when I said it. I think it was in DCA with trading. Maybe not. Maybe it's in the free channel. Should have probably looked this up before, huh? Yep, it's gonna be. So back on 2/25/2022, I said Stochastic RSI on the daily Bitcoin chart is almost set up for a buy. Looking to test the 40,300 area. I think we will reject there, is what I said. This is a picture of the chart. Don't mind that arrow. It was pointing to I don't know what, but down here with the highlighted, this is where the Stochastic RSI was breaking that 20 area. This is when we be patient. We take that buy. So if anybody took the buy, I know I bought Bitcoin at spot. I did not leverage trade this. I've been super busy since I've gotten home. Just it's been chaotic. But I did spot price buy on the Bitcoin. So if you taken that chart to today's chart where we've rocketed all the way up, you did very good on that. Again, I'm super surprised. I would have figured that we were rejected. I said 40,300, and when we broke 20, we were right over in here. So we actually did reject twice. This candle and this candle both rejected. We hit that 50-day moving average right around. It was $40,241 is where we hit on our first rejection. So if you'd have taken this trade, taken a long leverage position, you'd have done really well. Taking the buy when I said, and then taking your profit where I figured rejection would be. We did reject off that twice. I was kind of thinking that it would do some squirrely shit like it does here. You know, the Stochastic RSI would have went up and then it would have went down a little bit. kind of like in between there, and then up to the next stage. I did not think it was going to pop off that quick. You can see that we took a sharp move on the RSI, and we was only down there for a half a day, and then boom, it popped off and went straight up. So give Rabbit some love. I just need to make 12.5k flux. Don't we all attain? What up, Ralph Cooper? Rabid Miner, is that you're talking about, Fox Protocol? I sure do love Rabid Mining's channel. I watch it all the time. I was just watching Chump Change right before stream, how he's got all the leaked documents for NVIDIA. Pretty interesting. Or is it one of the biggest scams in the world to get all the miners to download it? It's scary. Scary, scary. We do got very heavy resistance on Bitcoin though. Right where we are at right now. We're going to draw a box in here. We'll give the upper and lower level. So we're going to be right on that 200-day moving average. This is our box. This spans out. It's got touches all over the place, but we're going to be zoomed into current. Obviously, we want to break into the box. We want to make some support. We want to break to the top side of the box, come back, make this support before we even think about getting up here to the 53,000 to 60,000. I think the 45,000 to 47,000 is going to be a very tough area for Bitcoin. I think we're definitely gonna bounce around. We're gonna fight for a few more weeks if this is not a short squeeze. Now, there's several things on this chart that makes me still very super bearish. For one, the moving averages are set up crappy. We're still trading under the 200-day moving average. The 50-day moving average is still under the 200 moving average, and we are still under the 21-day moving average. So this is a very, very bearish, very crappy looking chart. Not taking no daily trades. Want to go to the weekly where it's more bullish. But this would have been a quick scalp trade you would have taken if you were in the Patreon. Stay far away from IP theft. They will actively go after people that have stuff. Yeah. Yeah, dude, it's the pings and the gosh dang messages, man. I had to go through and probably delete 10 fake bullshit messages right before I started this. So I'm getting real tired of it. I'm going to change my name, I think, change my tag, and start over with the Discord. I just can't get through the messages every day. I can't, like DogeLord, I seen his message today, and he messaged me like 4 days ago. And I just seen it today, like, oh. Well, it's probably he probably kind of already got his answer by now, but. Let some brainiac make a inclusion in their Hive OS miner with the info, not infect your PC, right? Yeah, that's crazy. I remember back when computers first started coming around, dial-up internet days, my older brother would get the IP address off our computer. He would go home to his computer, get on, and then somehow take control over the computer. And like back in those days, that was, you were a genius. You were a genius. We're going to take a look at the weekly on Bitcoin. Now, the weekly for Bitcoin on the stochastic, very bullish. We just broke the 20. So this would be a good buy time on the weekly chart. As you can see, though, we're hitting resistance now, and we got that 50-week moving average right around 47,100. That's a lot of resistance. That's where the bulk of the resistance is at. So I would assume that this RSI, if we would take this trade and actually go up here to the 50-week moving average, that would top out the RSI. But I'd be looking to take my profit there. To be honest with you, I would have been looking right around the daily chart down here to take my short trade. I would have tried to short the 40,000 40,300, 40,400 area, I would have got stopped out there. Normally I'd go a little bit past, but anytime we're under the moving averages, they're acting as resistance. So if you're leverage trading, then we want to short those on a daily time frame. So that would have been a losing trade for me. I would have got stopped out for sure. Like I said, there's no reason, there's nothing really in the chart right now that's telling me why we should have broke through this resistance, why we broke through the resistance down here. That was still a pretty decent level of resistance there. It was a decent level of support as we were coming down, so no way would I have thought that would have happened on one go. And as you can see, we are rejecting off of that. We already got a red candle. We got 21 hours, 45 minutes left for this weekly, or for this daily candle, so it just printed. But as of right now, we are rejecting. We got our double bottom down here. Let me make a line. It's not quite a double bottom, guys, but very, very close. I would have called it a double bottom. Our wick passed just a little bit, but one time right there, one time right there. Those are bullish. I don't really. They're significant, but it's especially on a higher time frame, daily, weekly. This is not something that you really would trade on an hour time scale, but. Fox Protocol mining, I think so, man. I'm still very bearish on Bitcoin. I think that this is just I mean, fuck, dude. We've been going down for the last couple months, 4 months. I think we've been pretty bloody. So, you know, at some point it's got to go the other way. And people were making too much money shorting. I don't know how many people got liquidated on this run that were short. Because how it works too, so like if you got 100,000 of us shorting, we're looking at the market, especially over here. We come down, we make a bottom, almost a V-shaped recovery. But when we start getting back up here into the resistance, I'm already looking to short again. And I know anybody else who's leverage trading and knows what's going on, they're looking to short here too. So you get all of us shorting, and then eventually we get that short squeeze where, you know, longs come in, buyers come in, and they start pushing that price up. Well, now the guys shorting, or that we have to cover, our liquidation price is approaching. We're freaking out. Oh shit! Or we don't want to get stopped out. Again, don't want to get our stop losses hit. So we're going to take the stop loss off. We're going to start buying more contracts. We're going to try to cover our position, which in turn does what? Pushes the price up even more. So it can be a pretty violent move. We'll see here with the correction if we get a really bad drop. Straight down like we do over here, my suspicions will be confirmed for sure that was just a short squeeze. Although this one candle is right around 14.5%. Bitcoin hasn't done that for over a year. There's an entire year of candles in here that in the daily, 365 candles, we have not had one that was over 14.5%. So it's I'm going to show you another tool that I use every now and then. I'm going to show you what it looks like and where it pretty much shows you where to buy and sell, where's the absolute best area to buy Bitcoin. We'll jump over to that right now. See if it's on here. XBT. Okay, so this is the Gaussian channel. I did not make this indicator. I know a little bit of what is in it, but basically you want to look at this on a really high time frame. I'm looking at it on a 5-day, but you can look at it on a weekly, monthly. Usually when we're in the Gaussian channel, we stay in the Gaussian channel. So let me get the moving averages off there. So if you get sucked down into this little, it looks like Bollinger Bands, but it's not. But if you get sucked down into this channel, we stay in this channel for quite a while. There's what they call a golden zone on this thing, and you can see it really good on the 5-day chart. You can go into Trading View, you can look up Gaussian channel GW, or if you are DCA Patreon, you should already have this. If you don't, hit me up, I will send this over to you. This is for DCA Patreons. This is one that I made. I just used his open source code and put together a little bit of something for DCA. But anyway, we hardly ever dip below the channel, hardly ever. And when we do, you could close your eyes literally and buy Bitcoin anywhere from 5,800 to 3,400, and you would have looked like a genius because you get to such the big jump. This was back in 2018 to May of 2019. This one over here was from March of 20 to April of 20. But if you'd have bought anywhere from 6,900 down to 3,800, you'd have looked like a genius. We started dipping below the channel right here. So our next golden zone, our next golden area is going to be probably right in here. So anywhere's from 37,200 down to 27,800. Anywhere in there is going to be a golden zone. Give or take. You know, it gets scary because you look left on the chart for the story after that. If you was to break that 28,000, that 27,000 zone, and we closed under it, we're free falling all the way back down to 20. So, absolutely, Fox Protocol. We will definitely look at Flux. Techman, crypto regulation or banning caused Russia by bypassing sanctions. Sounds like a way crypto could crash. That's very, very possible. Very possible. Have you guys been following the story of people donating over there? I think now there's over $50 million worth of Bitcoin donated over to the Ukrainians. What up, DogeLord Coffee? Yeah, so anything could happen. I don't know. Maybe Bitcoin's going up because everybody has got that epiphany, like, oh shit. When you can't use your bank account and everything, you know, it just makes sense. But that's right. Smash the like button. Only 7, 8 watching, 10 likes already. That's pretty good for the first few minutes. Ralph Cooper, how many funds did you total in 20? I killed 3. I didn't break any in 2021. I did not break one. I fried a battery on one, if that matters. I was standing up against something I was welding, and my welder fried my phone. Yeah. It shocked me, which in turn blew my phone up. But not because of Bitcoin. If we look over here, here is the Russian ruble to the US dollar. The Russian ruble has lost 30%, you guys. 30%. 31.5, 32% for the most part to the US dollar. So again, not your financial advisor, but if you were to buy the Russian ruble right now, because a 30% drop in a, you know, in money is crazy. Like if we was to lose 30% to our dollar, that'd be insane. Which the correlation between the dollar and Bitcoin, so when the dollar goes up, Bitcoin goes down. Well, the dollar has been going up, especially when you look at the dollar compared to the ruble. So a lot of people may not know this, but like, so when you're trading and it says USD to the Russian ruble, you got USD first, that means that you're trading for USD. Now if you're looking at rubles first, then USD, that means you're trading for the ruble. So you're trading against the US dollar. You'd have got killed here if you were trading against the dollar. But if we go look at, here's the ticker for the US dollars, USDX. It's the dollar index. But our dollar right now is worth 97 cents. Crypto Dave, what's up? How much it lost to gold, to ruble to gold? Let's check it out. If we have a chart. Let's see if it'll flash. bet you I could Google it and find it real quick. Sometimes the way you type stuff in will not. Or are you talking the dollar to gold? So yeah, so the ruble's definitely taking a crap. The dollar though keeps moving up. So it's kind of weird that the dollar is moving up and then Bitcoin had this pump today. I would totally expected that the dollar have went down a little bit, but yo, Eric Scheiper or E-Rock Scheiper in the house. What up? Anybody seen Swift? Some goblin. We called it. I definitely let you guys know that it was going to happen. Yes, I'm surprised it was this big. Totally expected it to go up. Totally did not expect it to go up this high. I was looking more for around 40,300-ish area. If we go back to the Bitcoin chart, we did hit that area. I just showed just a minute ago over in Discord. Told you guys stochastic RSI had broke this 20 area, that it was poised for a buy. Probably should buy here. Looking for a rejection at the 40,300. So if you look here, back here, we actually hit, where are we at here? Coin dollar. Am I on the right one? Yeah. So 40,300. So when it broke here, we actually rejected at 40,240-ish on the chart. So I said to buy right in here on this candle. Would have been your buy anywhere on here, and then we rejected once but twice, right at that 50-day moving average. I was calling for 40,300. We hit 40,264. So we're really close. I never would have expected it to go this high. Like I said, we had pretty big areas of resistance through there on the left side of the chart. So I totally thought it was going to bounce off of that a couple times. Now again, we did have a double bottom. One there, and this could be a short squeeze. We have been going down for the last 4 months. So we were bound for some type of volatility. If I scroll this down and we turn on our power tool, so our power tool is even saying right now that we've hit a top. We've made a small top or a big top here. So this might be a rejection at this resistance area, right around 44,392 to 49,000. It's like that's the very tip top. I think 47,000 is going to be the one we're really looking to beat. Get up above 47,000, get a close above it. It'll be very interesting to see what we do with this area of resistance. Hop on over here to Ethereum. Ethereum on the daily broke above the 50 and 21 moving averages. Still very bearish on the daily chart. Not looking very good at all. We're still trading under the 200-day moving average. We need that 50-day to get back above the 200-day. The 21 to get back above both of those. Be ready to exit out of Ethereum at any time. You want to see stochastic RSI come up above the 80 mark, curl back down, and when it breaches it coming down, that's when you're going to take your leveraged short position or take your profit, depending on what way you're trading. Decent support right underneath of us. This is being generous. Probably going to hit the 2,800 area. Lowest being low 2,500 area. Be looking anywhere for bounces in those areas on Ethereum. See what the weekly is looking like. And I'm going to get the stochastic RSI off there now and get the DCA oscillator pulled back up there. Okay, so as you can see on the oscillator, we are nearing that oversold area. We're breaching that line. We're about right on top of it. So when you're trading the momentum waves, you want one wave, you want to make a little wave, and then you want to make a big wave. And when you make that big wave, it's bigger than your first wave, you watch for this light blue momentum to clip off the dark blue. And once that happens, that's when you take your buy. It's kind of hard to see. It looks like our blue momentum wave clipped off here. That's what this was. And then it clipped off right here. Started again and clipped off. And that's what this next candle was. Ethereum did get a doji candle right here. Get all this crayon drawing off here. You can see it's plain as day. You see it, how it looks like a big cross? That's a perfect doji candle. That was at the bottom of a dump. So that's a reversal candle. That's saying, hey, the market's indecisive. The open and close happened at the exact same spot. So you always want to see these at the bottom of a dump, or you want to see them at the tops of pumps. Those are going to be your warning signs that a reversal is imminent. In search of 2022. We're going to take a look at the old cake. I expected cake. Told you guys last week I figured cake would get right up to $7.20, $7.30 area. We didn't quite make it. We got to $7.15. This little bit of resistance did knock us down. It's not that much resistance. It's kind of shitty that we couldn't get up above there. What are you doing, cake? You're killing me. If we do break this little bit of resistance here, and this is covering your 21 day and your 50 day. 50 days right around $8.10. But we got this massive area that starts right here. We're going to say $9.36. Up to $11.64 is going to be one of the biggest areas for it to be. Now you can go through here and make a million other boxes. I've said this before, but this reminds me of like a Litecoin chart, because Litecoin just has level after level after level of support and resistance. Yeah, it'd be nice to buy cake again at like $3. That'd be cool. I just like cake that much. Like, it's one of my biggest coins that I hold. I did finally break down though, and I bought some Axie just to have it. I don't know if I should be staking it or what. If you can stake it, I don't even know what I should be doing with it. Put it in a scholarship, or I don't know if you can. I just know that I bought it just to have it. So we'll see what happens. Maybe it'll go to the moon. I think I got 2.5 or 3 of them. XBT, this is a liquid index for Bitcoin. I look at this a lot. Here's ticker for the dollar. Let's see if we can get flux. Look at some flux. Flux tether. Ew. Momentum is right at 0, almost. VWAP is way up there. VWAP is sitting at 15.48, so you definitely want to be holding the asset when the VWAP wave is up above the 0 line. So if you have this script, you know that the 0 line is right in there somewhere, this red line. If you're above it, you want to be holding the asset with the yellow wave. Yellow wave goes below the 0 line, you want to not be holding it. But so far we've broke above. Bounced off the 200-day moving average with flux. That was right around $1.21, and we made it above the 21-day moving average, right around $1.50. 21 hours, 26 minutes left for the daily close. We closed above it once. This second close is going to be good confirmation that it's probably going to go and take a shot at the next level. A lot of resistance though in there. A lot of resistance. Right where it's at. All the way up to that 50. So at current price at $1.52 to $1.73 is going to be your battle. If it breaks above $1.73 and closes, and you get like 1 to 2 closing candles above $1.73, that's a good buy in my opinion. Then you know we're ready to go to the next level. And that's going to be, you know, upwards of $2, $2.15. Take a look at it on the weekly. We are trading under the 21 week. We did get a bearish divergence here on the oscillator. That's what this red line is. So basically, you got your candles going up, but your indicator, your oscillator is going down. That's going to create a divergence depending on which way. So in this case, the waves are going down, the candles are going up, so that's bearish divergence. Now if it's vice versa and the candles were going down and the waves were going up, that's a bullish divergence. But if you'd have took the trade at the end of divergence, you would have went short here, or you would have sold right here. You'd have done very well. I'd have taken my profit on my leverage position right around that 21 week moving average, $1.40. But this 21 moving average is now acting as resistance. $1.52. You've seen it a little bit better on the daily. But this is a substantial area of resistance, so just be careful with this one. I don't know necessarily if I'd buy right now. I'd probably wait until we were above the 21 week moving average and we closed above it. Then I'd probably buy more, just because there's not that much resistance once you get above this box. You got little bits here and there. VWAP is under 0 on the weekly. So, I mean, really, we haven't even turned it up yet. It is nearing 0, so if it breaks above it on a weekly, that's super bullish. We're probably going to get a very big move. So definitely pay attention if you're holding flux. AXS. 21 days acting as support right around the $54 mark. A little bit of support from right around at the 53.79 down to 44.48. That's where I bought, was right around in the low 40s. It's for around $44. So I think I might take my profit, because we do got quite a bit of resistance to go through here. We stretch this box out. Could even go down there. And let's just say right in there. So the beginning of it's going to be right around $64 to $72. Man, it's high. 165. Maybe I'll just hold on to it. You could kind of say this is a big head and shoulders. Hopefully it'll pump. Have to keep at least 1K flux. Is that to run your node, Tanes? Is that why you got to have 1K? What y'all want to look at? What you holding? Cardano not looking so hot. I don't know what, I got some setting messed up though, but it pissing me off. It ain't changing over to my oscillator on all my charts. Normally when I change to it one time, it'll do it on all of them. Man, hitting that damn 21-day moving average on ADA, right around 95 cents. And that's a shit ton of resistance, so it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot for ADA to get above 95 cents. I mean, that is freaking huge. Huge, you guys. All the way up to $1.21. So $1.21 is the area to beat. From 95 to $1.21. Got to get above $1.21. Close above it. Make that support. Validate it. Moving on to the next one. I actually just started solo mining Ethereum Classic. I've seen a shit ton of people posting on it that they're solo mining on it and hitting blocks. You know, there's one guy hit 2 blocks in a row and he was only had like 24 mega hash. I was like, what the hell? And his luck was like at 16%. It's freaking crazy. My luck's at, I'm up to 13% right now, I do believe. So hopefully I hit one. 1 or 2 would be awesome. SLP, need some ZIL, ETH, ETC. We'll look at that real fast. Dang, what the hell is going on here? Daily is very bearish still. We're under the 200-day moving average. Just got above the 21 to 50 cross. That's bullish, but we want to see this happen up above the 200-day to make it even more bullish. Would make it great. We had like a triple bottom. There was 1, 2, 3 times it hit bottom and then bounced. We are above the 21. 21 is acting as support right around $29.73. Little pile of resistance at current where we're at. Go over here. We're going to start right around $30.23. And move it back here. Right around $31, $32. Is a decent little area. You got a bunch of touches here around $32, a touch there around 32, a couple in there, and a bunch in there. So it's looking like that $30, $32.18 is going to be the area to beat on Ethereum Classic before we're going to take it to the next step. And that's going to be right around the 34 up into this support zone to 45. So it's got a lot. It's got its work cut out for it. It's got a lot of zones there, a lot of levels. So definitely be expecting the the choppiness back and forth. A lot of these assets, I'm not trading the dailies. I'm trading the weeklies where the moving averages are still set up right. They're, however, not set up right on the weekly either on Ethereum Classic. We just got the bearish crossover. The 21 crossed under the 50 back on the 24th of January. Damn, didn't think it was that long ago, but yeah, it's been quite a while ago. That's not good to see on a weekly chart. 38.15 weekly, you can see the resistance a lot better. 38.15 to right around the $51, $52 is major. Is going to be major for Ethereum Classic. If we redo what we did on the daily, this little box is what we got in there. This is what we're fighting now. $30 up to like $34. Yeah, you gotta leave it mine forever, some goblin. Let your luck build up. I used to really love ZIL when it first came out, and I used to hold a lot of it, but I have not for a long time. Daily looking like crap on ZIL. Bounced off that 21-day average, it rejected it. Slapped her right back down, said nope. Here's a really good example of a head and shoulders that worked out the way it's normally supposed to. It's normally what you see on them. Now it kind of looks like you got another head, another shoulder, down. This definitely made a lower low. Did anybody notice on Binance, did anybody see their wallets go to zero? My wallet went to zero. But I think it was because of an update. It hasn't came out and said anything yet, and I've tried to research it a little bit, but yeah, like right now I can log on to my Binance and it says that I lost all my money, and then I've gained all that money. So yeah, it's insane. My wallet's up like 900 and some percent right now, but it's from them crashing. We can go ahead and mark out a couple of the areas of resistance on ZIL. Really, there's not that big of an area really to say that if it just got a little more oomph, that it couldn't get back all the way up into the 0.058, you know, 0.5, 0.05. Yep, 0.0583 from 0.0492. So that's like the only place I would definitely think that it's going to hit this 50-day moving average. You're watching for a rejection there, but just like I said, it's not that big. You think it'd break through there. Place to be is 0.058. We want to get above there and close on ZIL. Yeah, 900% up from zero. But I didn't lose any money and I didn't gain any money. It was they didn't update, and then somehow it has a big candle, a big wick that, like, if you look on your portfolio performance, I got a huge wick that goes all the way down to $0, and then a huge wick that goes all the way up. I'm up 900%. It's freaking crazy. I don't understand it. Just waiting to start up the node. Hell yeah, Tanes. SLP. Take a look at the dang old SLP. Ooh, it's actually making a nice little pattern. Go body to body. That way it gives you a little bit of something there. Probably do this a couple different ways. You could do it like this. You could do it like this. Make that straight. Pull it down a little bit. Either way, it's going to give you about the same information. We're at the bottom of the pattern, or at the end of the pattern. Wait for a breakout. If this thing breaks to the upside, take the buy. If it breaks the bottom, sell out. But SLP, I mean, it's looking like it's at a floor, right? This is the lowest it's ever been. And you could kind of say that this is a bull flag. Again, these can go 3/4 of the way down the flagpole and still be valid. And there's not very much resistance for SLP either. This is just small little stair step and bullshit. So if we got a breakout from here, I would totally expect to jump up there to that 200-day moving average, right around 0.0583. And that's, you can see here, that's where the majority of that resistance is starting. So I can go up here and make a little box. So it starts here at 0.0583 and it ends right around 0.083. So it's a pretty big jump. Pretty big jump indeed. The oscillator's down at the bottom. Well, no, it's not. It's kind of in the middle-ish. Did print a small buy. So see, this is definitely poised on a daily time frame. Draw this breakout trade in. This would be a good trade, especially because it's super cheap for one, and it's near a bottom. Mikkel, where are you trading this at? Where's SLP at? I kind of want to take this trade just because I feel like it'll break to the upside. And that'd be a pretty good money maker. Let's see where SLP's trading at. Hey DogeLord, I seen your dang message today that you sent me like 4 days ago. I'm having a thing with cigars, just sucking on them. I don't know what it is, but they taste good. Smooth love potion? That's not what this is it? .02. .02. Oh. Sister of a bitch, it must be. Yeah, this is top 15 reason SLP coin is going down. Let's see what CoinMarketCap says. I hate looking at CoinMarketCap. Binance. My wife loves my SLP. Let me just check the old Binance out right now. Chills is up 7%. To 21 cents now. I seen that Binance listed it. Coinbase already had it. That's where I'm holding it at. But we're gonna see. Yep, SLP trade now. Boom. Just got some. What is up, Keeper of the Code? Nice to see you, buddy. Yeah, we'll definitely yeah, see, look at that. It's getting ready to turn red again. Old love potion. I bet everybody bought back in here. Back when it was 21 cents. Yeah. No, 0.02. 0.021. Go to all time. Yeah, it's high. It was like 21 cents. Damn. 31 cents. 33 cents. I'm definitely going to check it out. They got a fear and greed. Well, all right, guys. It's getting long. Oh, we need to look at ARDX real quick, too. Gotta look at ARDX real quick. You know, DogeLord, I thought for a second there, like, oh shit, it's making its run, it's making its move. My DCA bought in again down here at the freaking bottom. It was right around 65 cents is where I picked more up. Went all the way down to 58. Hoping we'd get up there to that 50-day moving average right around 89 cents. If we can get up to that 89 cents, then no reason why we shouldn't keep going all the way back up to $1.20. I'm holding on for the long haul. Oh man, that sucks. What'd you make? I've been thinking about the 3D printers. I'd really like to get one. I just don't know if I have the patience. Did get a nice bullish divergence. Our VWAP is way above 0. I still think we're in good shape. Still think we're in good shape, DogeLord. We're going to be millionaires. It's going to make us millions. I'm very confident. I mean, look at it. Thing's like perfect. That's a nice little trend, and that makes a boom to the upside. Nice little trend. So hopefully we're going to take another crack and jump up like we did right here. The projected growth on this thing is still right now $12 to $17. So I mean, if we go back here and look at the high, the highest this thing ever was $35. And we have over 2,000 shares. So I mean, if we can get back up there. Oh, some new fan brackets. Are you still holding DogeLord? Do you still have this? Or did you cut out of it? I went a little heavy, so there's no cutting out of it. I gotta hold it. I'm confident though. I mean, we bought at a very, very good place. What I am scared of though is a stock reverse split. That's what I am afraid of happening. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. That's right. What up, Wheeling Crypto Electronics and Coffee? How you doing, brother? Anything else you guys want me to take a look at before we jump off of here? Go to crypto. Anything you're holding, thinking of holding? My wife loves my SLP. I can't keep reading it. I can't stop reading it. ARDX, keeper of the code. Yep, and the reverse splits can be a big old B. Yes, turning 2K shares into, yes it would. And that's right. And the only way that's going to be good is if the price pumps on that. Now sometimes I've seen that happen where the reverse split happens. What happens is a stock has to be trading under $1 for 30 consecutive days. And as of right now, ARDX has been trading under that for 30 consecutive days. Now when a stock does that, most of the exchanges will delist the stock or do a reverse split. And the reverse splits 9 times out of 10 hurt you. So that's, you really got to weigh it up. You know, do you cut your loss and take it, the first sign of a reverse split, or do you hold out and wait and hopefully the price pumps on burning that many shares? And ARDX Keeper, the code is a COVID pill. It has to do with COVID. So on the pretenses of anything having to do with COVID has risen between 250 to 350%. We're kind of banking on that. Very risky play for sure. It was very risky. But no risk, no reward. So we're gonna hold, and like I said, we'll just be keeping our eye on this. If it was close, it got up to 78 cents, 79 cents almost day before yesterday. So I'm still very confident. I think it's gonna blow up there to the upside. But yes, man, 2K shares into 20 would suck. Oh, it'd so screw you up. You know, them 20, you know, it could end up being where it goes to $10 a share, and then them 20 shares wouldn't be too bad. We'd almost have our money back, but you know what I mean? Having 2K shares that are worth 72 cents right now, turn it into 20 shares and only be worth 50 cents. You lose a shit ton of money, man. You can lose a shit ton of money. Almost lose everything. So that's why I fucking hate stocks. Fucking hate it. You ain't gotta worry about reverse split with your crypto unless you're trading on Pionex. Pionex does reverse splits and stuff like that too. You just don't see it. You don't notice it. I mean, you do see it, but you don't notice it as much. But alright, y'all, I'm at my hour mark. It's getting late where I am at, but I appreciate y'all for coming. Don't forget to use the links in the description, you guys. It's going to help you out with your deposit bonuses. Some of the bonuses are like really high, so it's free money, and you can withdraw your deposit bonus that you get. You just if you know what I mean, that's it. Then you won't have no free trading. You won't be able to do anything like that. So I always get the deposit bonus. Use it up. Use it until it's gone for my trading fees. Then I'll cut that account off. I'll deposit my money into a brand new account. I'll redo the whole thing over to keep trading for free. Them fees add up at the end of the year, let me tell you. They add up at the end of the year, especially if you fuck around and use Coinbase, because Coinbase is going to charge you $5, $6, $7 per buy and sell, where if you just moved it over to Coinbase Pro, you'd only spend, you know, 40, 50 cents per trade. But even that, you know, 40, 50 cents is a lot if you're trading a lot. So something to keep in mind, guys. Later, Keeper of the Code. Appreciate you again for coming, buddy. You have a good night or a good day, depending on wherever you're at. But alright, guys, I will check y'all later. Hit me up in the Discord if you need anything, you want me to chart anything that you're looking at. Hit me up in the Discord. I shall be on here for a little bit. But have a good night, y'all. I will see you tomorrow.